Sometimes you meet a person and you just click. You're comfortable with them, like you've known them your whole life, and you don't have to pretend to be anyone or anything unknown. Chapter 2. 10 Toes Down. When I awoke the next day, there was a missed call from my best bitch. Let me go ahead and call her back. Now, my main bitch is Lisa. I've known her since I was 15 years old, 12 going on 13 years now, and we've been tight since day one. We met in the parking lot after her ass almost ran into my mom's car. I was actually on my way to an interview. It was the second job of my life. It was a telemarketing company, and I was running late as usual. I sped through the parking lot. It appears she was also running late because she was maneuvering her car in and out of that space as if she had been driving for an eternity. Seriously, she was whipping it so fast that she almost hit me in the parking lot. I didn't trip because, like I said, I was running late. So I hurried to park my mom's gray Honda and then went inside. To my surprise, she was in the group interview room waiting to be interviewed right along with me. We both grew to hate that job. Neither one of us really knew what we were getting into. At the time that I met her, she was pregnant. So I don't really think she cared too much about the job. The finances was what she was after. I needed a little bit of independence and some money to do whatever I wanted to do on the weekends without having to depend on my mama or hear her mouth about chores. So there we were in this training group. We pretty much worked the same shift. So we got pretty close over the few months that we both worked there. She quit before me. I probably didn't last any more than 3 weeks or so after she left. I call her my ghetto best friend. Actually, she gave herself that title. I'm her bougie friend that does ghetto shit, according to her. Now, to be honest, I want to be pissed at her ass, but I can't. Why should I be pissed at her, you ask? Well, this was the friend that started all this madness that got me in the situation as to why I'm waking up at 2 a.m. with my pussy on fire. Now, did she directly cause Miss Mocha to be on fire? Absolutely not. However, she did introduce me to the Negro, which set my confidence into a downward spiral of confusion and emotional upheaval. I vowed that I did not want anything serious after dealing with him. I was enjoying my new life in a new state with a new house and a banging career. Since she knew me well enough to know what I liked and what I had previously dealt with in my past relationships, I figured he must be a catch. If she was bringing him up to me, not only did she vouch for him, he damn near lived up to the words that came out of her mouth. But anyway, I'm skipping ahead a little bit. So let me go ahead and hit her back real quick and see what's up. Ring, ring, ring. She is the only person that I FaceTime or that FaceTimes me first. And I absolutely love it because I get to see and hear her funny ass laugh and crazy ass expressions. All while she gives me the latest scoop. Let me prepare myself because it's too damn early for her shenanigans. Bitch, I got something to tell you. See, I told you. She keeps the tea hot and ready to serve. What's up, girl? This better be good and juicy because it's early as shit. Well, I guess it's only too early for me. I forgot you're 3 hours ahead of me. But anyway, what's up? Girl, Sweets is going through it. His bitch ass baby mama just called the police on him. He just got caught another case with this broad. I won't lie. I was so confused at this point because, to my understanding, they were supposed to be on good terms, doing the family thing and working everything out. Sweets is the ex boyfriend of mine who she introduced me to, which caused me to vow not to be in anything serious after our relationship ended on New Year's Eve last year. The main reason I was pissed at Lisa was for introducing me to Sweets, that she neglected to tell me that he was her ex-boyfriend from fucking elementary school. Elementary school relationships really don't matter. But I don't want to date my friends' exes no matter how long ago. That's like breaking the girl code. Not really, though, since not only did I have her blessing, she was advocating that we would be a good match. Yeah, Sweets is her childhood best friend, her male best friend whom she dated in elementary school and high school. Did I know this before I gave him a chance? Hell no. She knew there would have been no way that I would even consider him. But because they're best friends and she is in a happy, committed relationship and there are no lingering feelings, I guess. She wanted him to be happy when she first introduced me to him. She only told me that this was her homie, who's a good guy, hardworking, and sweet, who was getting dogged by his baby mama. She felt, knowing me, her best friend, who kept getting played by different males, and knowing the challenges that I had faced, that maybe we could come together and together be happy. So let me tell you how we first met each other, because it was kind of cute. It was the last few days of my Chicago trip, and she asked me to meet her downtown at a club. I put on this nice bodycon black and white sweater dress with chic calf length black suede boots. When I touched down in the city, I got a sew-in, which I couldn't even believe because I can't stand to have hair on my neck. The burgundy ombre 16-inch weave was spiral curled and blowing in the wind. My silver bangles and choker necklace complemented my outfit and highlighted the brackets on my braces. I was feeling myself, looking majestic as always. We pulled up to this little side street downtown, and this big black truck, I wanted to say it was a Yukon, but at this time I really don't remember, pulled up with two dudes in it. She tells me, "That's him, bitch. Let's hop in the back seat." At the time, my homegirl was with me, so all three of us hopped in the back seat. Sweets was driving, and his homeboy was in the passenger seat. They both turned around to greet us, so I was able to get a better view of this man she wanted me to meet. He was what I would call a dark caramel. He had some stylish eyeglasses on with his long locks pulled to the back, which caused me to pay more attention to his big ass forehead. I was down to take a quick ride. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I'm just observing at this point because, hey, I'm only here for a short time and a good time. I could really care less about whether he made an impression or not. I only came to get a little high, flash a little bit of my $1,000,000 smile, and, laugh a little bit. Some may say I'm naturally flirty, but it's really just my charisma that draws people in. I only flirt when I'm interested in getting to know someone. This wasn't exactly that kind of situation. He wanted to have a little small talk, so we left the group and went back to the car to get in the back seat while they stood outside to finish smoking. Apparently, Lisa must have put him up on game as to what I had going on in my life because he basically knew everything. He knew I lived in Arizona. I was about to graduate from nursing school, had no kids, and had been single for a while now. At the end of the little rendezvous that we were having in the back seat, he wanted to exchange numbers. He told me that he was going to come see me out in Arizona so we could get to know each other better. That statement went in one ear and out the other. He would have to show and prove these words before I got excited. I'm not paying too much attention to this man because I couldn't care less if he came or not. I wasn't really feeling his low budget 2 Chainz appearance at this point. I mean, he wasn't ugly or anything, just different from the type I usually go for. Not to mention, a dude from Chicago saying he's going to fly to see me. I have not yet been flown out, and nobody has flown to come see me. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. I was getting sleepy. So we concluded our meetup. He dropped us back off in my car, which was still parked at the club. As soon as we hopped in the car, I gave Lisa all the tea from our private conversation in his truck. The entire time, I was sounding quite unimpressed by her homeboy that I just had to meet until I told her what he said about coming to see me. That's when she told me that he worked for the airline. He probably did mention it in the car, but I was half-ass listening after he told me he had a daughter. I have one rule about dating with kids. I don't ever. I'm single with no children, and to be quite honest, I'm still in my selfish phase. I'm not looking to share the time, attention, or financial resources. So I'm pretty sure you're wondering what happened between me and Sweets after that night. How did he become my man only to turn into my ex? Why did I say he was the catalyst that sent me on a downward spiral, which led to the burning inferno currently between my legs? Right? Well, since your nosy ass want to know, I'll tell you. Chapter 3 will be uploaded Wednesday, 5:55 Mountain Standard Time.